Welcome back to another week in my life vlog. It is Tuesday. Today is the new moon in Scorpio. It's also a solar eclipse. Or is it just like new moon solar eclipse? I don't know. Whatever. I think it's a new moon solar eclipse in Scorpio. So I always like to do new moon / full moon rituals. And Scorpio is a water sign. So I think I'm gonna make some moon water later. I haven't done that in a while, but I'm really getting back into my spiritual girl vibes. But I do wanna go to the park and do some journaling. People say not to manifest on like the solar eclipses, but I think honestly we're always manifesting anyway. So if we're always manifesting, I'm gonna at least direct my attention to where I want to direct my attention and energy. So I am gonna do some manifestations and some releasing. And then later I have to come back. Actually, I don't have that much time. So it's 2:45 now. We have dinner at 5. The park luckily isn't that far, so I'll probably only spend like 30 minutes at the park. But I want to take Harley to let her run and do my fun spiritual girl activities. And I just have to come back and get ready for dinner. We're going to actually figure out where we're going, but we'll do a little get ready with me. And I don't know what I'm going to wear, so we'll pick out an outfit. But for now, let's go to the park. I brought some paper. It got crinkled in my bag, but that's fine. So I'm just gonna write down some things that I am releasing, and on the bottom part I'm gonna write what I am calling in with this full moon. I hope I brought a pen. Oh, I brought a pen, and just gotta keep an eye on Harley. Harley! You can see her sprinting back. Hi, baby. Anyway, so what I'm releasing with this full moon, any subconscious blocks, lack of clarity, because I feel like I've struggled to figure out what to do moving forward, any fear, guilt, shame, a lack of feeling safe in the world and in myself, any lingering hurts, any self-sabotage, judgments and critiques for myself, and any negative money beliefs. So that's all going out the window. So now I'm gonna take this off. Oh, well, that was a bad rip. And I'm gonna actually just throw this. Well, they don't have a recycling here, so I don't actually wanna throw it in the trash here. Whoa, that's a bug. Okay, so I will throw this away when I get home in the recycling. All right, now I'm gonna write what I am calling in. All right, so what I'm calling in is more inner peace, financial freedom, clear purpose and direction, a deeper connection with myself, a successful career doing what sets my soul on fire, my Range Rover, of course, and my soul tribe. So that is what I'm calling in. I'm gonna make some moon water and infuse my moon water with these intentions and set it out for the moon to do what the moon does. Now, oh, I pulled an oracle card. So I got this cool oracle card deck. It looks like this. I hope you guys can see, because I think you can see me. The sun's like so bright. But every morning I've been pulling a card just to see like what the energy of the day is. And today I got this card, which is transformation, and it was really long, so I don't want to read the whole thing, but essentially it was just saying that I'm in like a transformative time and I get to choose like what happens from here, and like I'm supported by God and the universe. So that was an awesome card to pull just because I've been in this phase for a while, and I really feel like this phase is about me. And I used to think that God was like testing me, and I was actually listening to Haley Hoffman's podcast, Big Conversations, and it was the Big Questions episode, and someone was asking, things are just falling. Like, what does she believe about like tests from the universe? Something along the lines of that. And she was like, I don't believe in tests from the universe. I think that the universe like will ask for something, and then depending on like what our soul came here to learn and correct, we will have certain things that we need to go through in order to get to our next level. And I really liked looking at it that way, because I feel like this period of my life has just been so interesting, but I think I just asked for such a grand big lifestyle, so the universe is like, well, you need to heal all these things before you can get to the next level. So it's just nice to know that you're like guided and, oh my gosh, she was right into my camera, supported, And sometimes obviously, you know, you get angel numbers and stuff, but this deck has just helped me find a little bit more clarity. And I'm working on just like going within and realizing that I have so many of the answers. So probably Thursday, I probably won't vlog because I'm not going to do anything, but I just want to like chill with myself and go deeper with myself and really figure out what's next for me, because like I said, I think we have so many of the answers within and we search outside. So I feel like this is just my sign to just like take the day to go within. So we'll see what happens. What else am I gonna do? Oh, I have my book, so I'm gonna read. I have my crystals, but some of them can't go in the sun, so I actually don't know why I brought them, but they shouldn't be in the sun for like long periods of time. So I'm gonna read. Feels like the right thing to do. Okay, I hope, yeah, you can see me. So crazy. So the next page of my book was like, of course, the moment you decide to make a change until you get the demonstration, the manifestation, there's a transitional period. You vacillate between the old and new you. You go back and forth between what was and what you would like to be or to have. It's a normal and natural process. That's really me right now. So I guess that was just something that I needed to read. It may be something you needed to hear too. I usually like to do some grounding. Just connect to the earth, cleanse. Hopefully this grass is okay. We'll see. I don't want to get stabbed with anything in the foot. It is 4:13. I'm back home. I showered. Now let's pick an outfit. I'm thinking, I feel like I love this fucking Aritzia top. I think I've worn it in like my last 3 vlogs. It's like, Aritzia's just like my favorite right now. I'm really switching from like shopping at just like, I haven't gone to Forever 21. I bought a lot of stuff from ASOS, and there's nothing wrong with ASOS. I have a lot of stuff from them that I like this misguided shirt, but a lot of their stuff is not as great quality. And so I'd rather just spend a little bit more money and invest in just like nicer pieces that are gonna last longer, because I'm all about sustainability too. And so I'm like, because I went to Crossroads and I actually tried to sell some stuff, but it was like ASOS or like Fashion Nova, and they're like, you don't take fast fashion. I was like, okay. So I took it to Goodwill, of course. I didn't like throw it away, but it'd be nice to be able to like sell some stuff. I mean, if it doesn't sell, right, just go to Goodwill. And I always think about that, because I'd rather do that than like throw it away. Like someone else can use it for sure. But I'm really into just investing into like nicer pieces. So that's my thing right now. And this top is from Aritzia and I fucking love it. It's the Sculpt Knit tank. I'll link it below. I can only link it on the Nate app. So Nate is very similar to Like to Know It, but Like to Know It doesn't let you like link stuff from Aritzia, which is just annoying. So I use Nate for all of my Aritzia stuff. So I will link all of my Aritzia stuff down there. All right, back to the outfit. I think I was wearing jeans earlier. Where did they go? These Good American jeans are seriously my favorite. I definitely want to get another pair. Investing in good jeans, also a thing. So I wore these earlier, so I'm gonna put these back on. This shirt, and then it's 74 outside. We're going to dinner so early, so I feel like it's not gonna be cold, so I think I can wear sandals. So I think I'm gonna wear these heels I got from DSW. Yeah, I always wear my freaking Steve Madden ones. These because I love them, and I think they're so cute. But I wear them all the time. I mean, I wear this Aritzia shirt all the time too. I think I'm gonna go black heels, or do I want to wear like boots? Sometimes I don't want to wear like sandals. I mean, it's 74. Dilemmas. I mean, I don't think this place is like super nice or anything. Okay. Am I gonna wear boots? Okay, I have these shoes that I've had forever. They're Steve Madden. They're like a booty, but they're also like a sandal. So I feel like this is a good happy medium. So we'll see how they look with my outfit. So let me get dressed. So my camera right now is on a tripod, and one of the legs is like always crooked. It's so weird. I think because one of the legs is like kind of broken. I got one new tripod. I have one tripod for my camera and one for my phone because it's just like annoying to like switch it all the time, but I think this one's like broken, so maybe I need to retire it. But I don't know if I finished like actually saying my thought. What I was saying about my clothes is I was saying that I wanted to have more nicer pieces that last longer, that are like staples, so that I'm buying less, so that it's better for the environment and it's more sustainable. And what's it called? Upcycling? I feel like with nicer, higher end pieces, you can upcycle because they'll actually last versus, I guess, you know, you sell some fast fashion to, I mean, it makes sense. Like a place like Crossroads or, I don't know, Buffalo Exchange or wherever else you can sell clothes, like it actually makes sense why they won't take it because it's probably not gonna like last. So that's my thing right now. I also want to talk about something that's pretty personal, but I feel like more people should talk about it, and I think a lot of people are, but it's good to like normalize it. So I was like, why not me? While I do my makeup, we'll have a little chit chat. But today I've just been like struggling with my body image, and I feel like I've definitely had, before, let me just say trigger warning, just in case anyone's struggling with like body dysmorphia, body image issues. If you don't feel comfortable, please like fast forward through this part. But for those of you who are here, I was really just like struggling with my body image issues this morning, and I feel like I haven't been super bad. I definitely, before, I was very, very critical of myself, very just like negative, like hated my body, and I feel like I've been doing a lot better lately. But this morning I just woke up and I was just felt so like just fat, to be honest. And obviously I know that I'm not, but body dysmorphia just like sucks. And any like ED issues, they're just so difficult. And like I'm on this self-love like healing journey, and so a big part of it obviously is like loving yourself completely just as you are. And for me, loving my body has just been the most difficult. I just posted a podcast episode all about self-love, and I was even thinking about that last night. I didn't talk anything about like loving your body, but that's so important, and I've definitely gotten so much better than I was in the past, but it's still like a journey to love my body as it is. It's so easy to love your body when it looks perfect, but then even then, when it looks perfect, you still find things wrong with it. So it's like, if you can't love your body now, you truly will never love your body because you'll always find things wrong with it. So I'm working just so hard to love my body now, because I know that whether I lose weight or I don't, I will be happy and I'll just love myself. So that's a whole thing, but I felt like I should share that because I never know who's gonna watch this that's struggling with that and maybe feels alone. And if that's you and you feel alone, please know that you are not alone. Fucking all the ED issues are just, they're so prevalent in our society, and it's, I mean, even guy, girl, any, they, them, whoever, however you identify, like it can really affect anyone, whatever your socioeconomic class is, your race, like body image issues, EDs, they don't choose you. The ED life chose you, you didn't choose it. So it definitely sucks, but if you are on your healing journey, your self-love journey, body image loving journey, just know that I'm there with you. And learning to love your body is such an important part of self-love. And I totally should have talked about it in my podcast, but I did talk about just not being critical of yourself. So I guess it fits in there. And that is something that I was talking about in the podcast. Like I am working on being less critical and judgmental of myself, because I can just be so hard on myself for absolutely no reason, and I don't deserve that. Like we all deserve to be kind and loving to ourselves. Like at the end of the day, like when we criticize ourselves, we're really just criticizing our inner child, like 5-year-old us, and they don't deserve that. So I am on my healing journey, and if you are on your healing journey, I send you so much love and so much healing, and we got this. Okay, I have 5 minutes, so let me finish up my makeup and then we're headed to dinner. I still don't know where we're going. It's like Bavel and Bestie's sister. But I don't know what it's called, so I'll let you guys know. I forgot, I usually put foundation and then concealer and then powder, and I forgot, and I put powder on, so no concealer today. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'll just put some on my eyelids for my foundation. The base for my foundation, no, the base for my eyeshadow. And then that's fine, that's it. Body oil that I was talking about in my last vlog. It's a shimmer body oil, so why not use a little bit tonight, even though I'm not doing anything fancy, but who doesn't want a little shimmer? Oh, and it smells good. So now I have a little bit of sparkle. Okay, now I just need to put my earrings on and my shoes on, and I'm ready. Well, my girlfriend just called to tell me that we're moving dinner to 6:30 and I chewed her out. Not very nice, but I'm so hungry that I was probably my hunger. And I was like at the park and I was having such a great time, and I like not rush home, but I was like, shit, I gotta go because I need to shower and like do my makeup so I can be on time. And then literally as they were supposed to leave, her sister and her sisters and like whatever, their cousin, they're like, they want to move dinner to 6:30. So needless to say, I was very fucking annoyed for a hot second, because don't change shit literally as they're supposed to leave. Like if you want to change it, like, I don't know, change it 2 hours before. Like you knew you didn't want to go to dinner like an hour ago, but you waited till we were literally about to leave. So that did piss me off, but I'm just gonna let it go, because I see these things as maybe something was gonna happen on the freeway, or like the food wasn't gonna be good, or who knows, so it's fine. I'm just gonna let it go and finish all of my full moon rituals. Like maybe God wanted me to finish everything before I leave. Also, I love spiritual stuff, and I'm like pretty new to like the spiritual stuff. Like it was so funny. I made moon water when I was on my trip to New York, which was like, I don't know, like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, a year ago, I think, a year and a half ago, whatever. And I made it like maybe twice, and I was like, didn't want to tell my girlfriend what I was doing. So I brought this like mason jar on my trip, and I like shoved it in the corner of the hotel room. She's like, what are you doing? And I was like, making moon water. Oh gosh. So I feel like with spiritual things, with religious things, with whatever, it's like just finding what works for you. And I think moon water is fun, and it's interesting because like you can like charge water. So I don't know if you've heard of like what is it? They did like a study where people spoke positively to one plant and like negatively to another plant, like you're stupid versus like you're smart, something like that. And they watered the plants the same, gave them the same amount of sunlight. And the one that people spoke negatively to, like they did it with like a group, the plants died. And the other one was just like prospering, the one that, you know, they spoke really positively towards. So I think that's a cool example of just like why you should speak positively to yourself. But how that relates to water is like they also did a study with water, and people like spoke nice things to their water, and it like changed like the molecules. I don't know if this is exactly right, but it changed something about the water versus if you spoke negatively to your water. Like who would have thought that water, like ions or molecules or whatever they are, change? But they do. So I know people will like speak affirmations to their water before they drink it. And the energy of the moon is just, I don't know a lot about astrology and about how the planets work. I'm definitely trying to learn more, but I know the moon like really affects us. Like think about how it affects like the tides of the ocean, and like we're like what, 90% water. So of course the moon's gonna affect us. So I'm harnessing the power of the moon. So I'm making moon water, and I haven't made moon water in like a couple months. And I was on Instagram and this girl was saying like you should cleanse the jar that you put the water in. And I didn't know that, and obviously use like filtered water. So we're gonna cleanse the water, the jar. So I got some Palo Santo from House of Intuition, and it's holy wood. So you can use sage, you can use Palo Santo, you can use whatever you want. But I chose Palo Santo. Now if I can light this thing, come on. Well, I'm getting some of the smoke. Okay, there we go. Now, we're just gonna cleanse in there, yeah. Just cleanse, maybe we'll cleanse the top. Great. Now it's cleansed. Now let me just put some water in this, and then I'll show you the rest of the ritual. I hope this camera angle is similar. My camera died. I swear I had a full charge when I went to the park, and then I'm talking and it like dies. So, where was I? It smells like, ooh, it smells like Palo Santo. It's just kind of like a woodsy smell. All right, time to put some water in the jar. All right, I've got my gigantic, it's actually not that big, Brita filter, but now my jar is cleansed. And honestly, I'm just gonna put it right there. When it comes to like spiritual practices, I really feel like just doing whatever calls you. Like I don't think there's one right way to do things. You might get inspired by people, like the lady who said, oh, cleanse the jar or what the container before using it. I was like, oh, that's a good idea. And I have Palo Santo, so I was like, well, why not cleanse it? But like maybe for you, you're like, that's fucking stupid. So I think you just really have to do whatever's right for you. All right. So the next thing I do, I already shared with you what I'm calling in. So I'm just going to close my eyes and infuse and like say my intentions in my head and just like infuse the water with it. Or actually some people too, like literally will like speak it into the water, because I think actually if you want to like change the molecules of the water, you actually have to speak it into the water. So let me speak it into the water. And that's it. And I said like, thank you to God, thank you to the universe, even though, God's in the water. So I just always like to start by saying thank you before I ask for things. So now I'm going to get my crystal. I actually have a bunch of them in my purse, and I have my water and I have the paper. I'm just gonna put the crystal on top and literally just put it in the window so the moonlight can get it. So people put it outside. I feel like I'm just gonna leave mine inside. I think it's a personal choice. So let me grab my crystals. The crystal part is totally optional, but I just like it. So I have citrine, which is good for like wealth and abundance. I have garnet, which is I think good for like business success. Jade is good for like overall luck. And then aventurine, I feel like it has to do with money and like the heart chakra because it's green. So, whoa, I almost dropped everything. So I'm literally gonna go like this. And since like, I think citrine's not supposed to be in the sun, but the sun is on the west side. So I'm gonna put this in my window and let the moonlight do what the moonlight does. And let's call in these manifestations. Also, another full moon ritual that I like to do is mirror work. And I like to do some EFT tapping. I did my makeup, so I don't wanna tap right now, but I wanted to like go through a round of tapping. But I have makeup on and I don't wanna like tap on my face, but I love to do mirror work, which is just, okay, I do it two ways. Sometimes I tap while I'm looking at myself in the mirror, and that is amazing. So I'll do that when I come back, or I'll just look in the mirror and just be like, I love you so much, Kai. You're so smart. You're so capable. You can do anything you want, whatever feels natural to you. So I'll like say affirmations, or I'll just talk to myself or even my inner child, like whatever I'm needing in that moment. And I feel like that's a really powerful thing. I don't just do it on the like new moon or full moon, but I think it's a good time also to do it. I just started being very consistent with it. So in the morning, I like to just be like, I love you, you're amazing, like have a great day. But once a week, do like some deep mirror work where it's like, you know, working through any issues or anything that came up, anything like that. So probably spending an hour in the mirror just like hashing shit out. But mirror work is amazing. I think especially if you're trying to like build your self-love. If you haven't listened to my episode on how to improve your self-love, definitely check it out. It's good if you are brand new to the self-love journey or you've been on it. It's just like a great episode, and I'm really proud of that one because I'm proud of myself on my self-love journey. Even though no one's ever at the end of the journey. Like, we all just have stuff that comes up all the time, but it's a really good episode. So I will link my podcast in the description box below. You can find it Apple, Spotify, wherever you find podcasts, Pandora, Amazon, wherever you listen, you can find it. So for now, I'm actually gonna do some mirror work. I mean, I guess I can just show you what I do without the tapping because I have makeup on, but I literally just sit down. I'll show you. Here I am. So this is literally what I do. Sit on the floor and I'm just like, Kai, I love you so much. You're so amazing. You're so talented. You're so capable. And I just talk to myself and it's amazing. So I highly recommend trying it out if you've never done any mirror work. But now I'm gonna keep going with my mirror work, and my girlfriend moved dinner to 6, so probably leaving in like 15 minutes. So enjoy dinner with me. One final outfit check. Decided to throw on my leather blazer. This one is from Naked Wardrobe. They're sold out of it, but I love this blazer. And then just my YSL bag, YSL. Why can't I say that? I said YSL bag, and then these Steve Madden shoes that I've literally had forever. They're like pretty high because they don't have a platform, but I like them. All right, let's go to dinner. Too far away, then I'm like super dark. So I guess I should like, whatever, I'll stay right here. I'm wearing my giant black teddy because it's cold outside. I mean, it's only 62, but it's a low of 54. And I have no idea what we're doing tonight. We're going to Laurel Hardware for dinner. Then we're supposed to be meeting up with Nate's cousin, and our sister's in town, so I don't know what we're doing. So this is my outfit. I'm wearing my Chelsea boots because I don't know if we're walking, like I literally don't know what we're doing. But I am wearing a tank top under my teddy because I'm like, what if it gets hot? And then I've just got my pink Telfar because I felt like pink bag was cute. So this is my outfit check. All right, gotta go. My Brazilian blowout. I love the Brazilian blowout, and my girl actually told me how to get my hair like straight because I don't know if you've noticed, but every time I do my hair, it like has just like a little bit of puff just because like my roots aren't super straight, and like when I blow dry my hair, it's like poofy. And so I always thought that like, okay, my hair is poofy when I blow dry it, that's really fine. Like when I straighten it, it'll be like straight. But it's like if it's poofy when you blow dry it, and when you straighten it, it's just gonna be straightened with a poof. So I'm gonna get a new blow dryer, and I'm excited about that. And I may need to get a new straightener, but I'm definitely gonna get a new blow dryer because she told me mine just doesn't get hot enough. And I have the Revlon, let me grab it. I have this Revlon brush. I don't know, is that maybe that's just what it's called, because it doesn't say anything on here, but I guess it just doesn't get hot enough, like the wattage. And so she told me about, I think it's like a Silverbird. So I'm gonna get that blow dryer and learn how to blow dry my hair well, so that I can actually have straight hair. Cause I like when my hair like looks like this. Like the point of straightening my hair is for it to be straight. It's like if I want it to be kind of like wavy and like poofy, then I wouldn't straighten it. Like it's like if I'm gonna put heat on it, might as well have it straight, or else like just don't put heat on it. So that's my next thing. But I love the Brazilian blowouts. I've been getting them for over a year. Yeah, I don't know when I started, but my best friend got them. I love them. They're just so easy. So she just like washes my hair, puts the serum in, and then like combs it through my hair. I didn't document like the full process, but because I didn't want to like video her, but I tried to get as much of it as I could. And then once she puts the serum in my hair, she lets it sit for a minute. Then we just like, or then she blow dried it with the serum in, and then flat irons it with the serum in, and then I just wash it out after like 24 hours. And my hair will stay pretty straight, not as bone straight as this, because she did like obviously straighten it with like blow dryer and the straightener. But the Brazilian just makes your hair so easy to do, and I'm so obsessed with it. I wanted to do a little try on haul in this vlog, but I just don't want it to get too long, so I'm gonna save it for my next vlog. But I got some goodies from Aritzia and some from Aloe, so this will be my next vlog. I feel like my vlogs are just like continuations of each other. And I got some skirts from Aritzia, and whatever I don't like, I'm gonna just take back. And then I do wanna get some shirts from there, so I will do a little shopping haul, nothing crazy, just gonna get a couple shirts and see what we like. So stay tuned for my next vlog to check out my mini haul and come shopping at Aritzia with me. So thanks so much for watching this vlog. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It really goes a long way for me, and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys next week.